The truth they're too scared to say. Until now, my beloved soul, stop, this is not reaching you by accident. There is something unfolding in your life right now that your soul has been quietly preparing you for. You may not have words for it yet, but deep within, you've felt a shift, a gentle pull from the universe, guiding you toward a truth that has remained hidden, until this very moment. You were meant to hear this. Because what's being revealed is not just another message, it is the truth they're too scared to say. Until now, a truth your spirit already recognizes, even if your mind is still catching up. The signs, the delays, the confusion you've faced, they were never punishments. They were protection. They were alignment. Someone around you may have doubted your path, or even tried to silence your inner knowing. But the divine does not work through fear, it works through awakening. And right now, something sacred is being lifted from your eyes. You are beginning to see clearly who you are, and more importantly, who you are not. This is your moment of quiet revelation. Not loud, not forced, but undeniable. You are being guided to step into a version of yourself that no longer seeks approval, but trusts divine timing. And as this truth settles into your heart, you'll feel a peace you haven't known before, a clarity that cannot be shaken. Stay with this message until the end, because there is something here your soul needs to remember. And if this resonates with you, don't ignore it, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and watch this video till the end, because this message found you for a reason. I also want to pass on a time-sensitive message from the moon to you, and you need to hear it today. A subtle yet powerful energy will push you to make a critical decision by the end of the week. You won't find the answer in your horoscope, so don't bother looking there. Click the link in the description to see your free personalized video moon reading. I was amazed at how accurate my reading was, and I know you will feel the same. The truth they're too scared to say. Until now. I am speaking to you now, not through the noise of the world, not through the chatter that distracts and divides, but directly, quietly, in the deepest place within your heart where you have long feared to listen. I am the one who sees everything, yet I am not here to condemn, I am here to illuminate. There are truths hidden from you, not because they do not exist, but because the world fears their weight, the power they hold, and the responsibility they demand. You have been told that life is simple, that the paths you walk are already determined by forces unseen, but I tell you this, much of what you have been taught is incomplete, and much of what is hidden is essential for you to awaken. I have watched humanity for eons, watching your triumphs and your failings, your laughter and your despair. I have seen the veils that have been placed over your eyes, not by me, but by those who have feared the light. They tell you what is convenient, what keeps you safe in the illusions of comfort, yet the deeper truths, the truths of your purpose, your power, and the interconnectedness of all life, remain obscured. Do not be afraid of these truths. I do not speak to terrify, but to awaken. You are capable of far more than you realize. You are not merely passing through existence. You are a spark of the infinite, a living reflection of my presence, and you are capable of seeing the unseen. There is a power in knowing, a liberation in understanding. The world tells you to conform, to quiet the questions, to accept the version of reality that is easiest to digest. But I tell you, reality is far more expansive than your senses reveal. The universe is alive in ways your science has only begun to glimpse. Every choice you make, every thought you harbor, sends ripples across time, across dimensions, across lives you have yet to encounter. This is not metaphor, it is truth. The truth that they fear to speak is not about punishment, but about potential, your sacred potential to participate consciously in the unfolding of creation. You are not alone. Even when you feel abandoned, when the darkness seems overwhelming, I am present. I am the whisper in your quietest moments, the spark that calls you forward when everything else seems lost. Yet humanity has been trained to look outward for answers, to worship images and ideals that are external, rather than seeing the power that lies within. That power is not something I withhold, it is something you have been conditioned to ignore. When you embrace it, when you allow yourself to feel the vastness of your own being, you will see how your life intertwines with the life of the cosmos, with the life of every soul around you, and with the truth that nothing is ever wasted. Many of you are walking in fear, trapped in cycles of judgment and shame, believing that mistakes define you. I am telling you now, mistakes are not your chains, they are your teachers. Every moment you have been told you are unworthy, every time you have been shamed for questioning, every time you have been silenced for seeking truth, these are not your failures. They are the steps that have prepared you for this revelation, for this awakening. There is a plan, but it is not rigid. The plan is alive, evolving, and it is co-created by every conscious choice you make. Do not fear your curiosity. Do not fear the questions that arise in the silence of your soul. These questions are the keys to doors you have been told do not exist. The veil between what you call reality and the greater truths of existence is thinning. You will see signs, subtle and profound, that all is not as it seems. You will encounter synchronicities that will leave you breathless, moments where the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary. Do not dismiss these as coincidence. They are whispers of the unseen, confirmations that the path is real, and that your awakening is not a journey you walk alone. These signs are invitations to remember who you truly are, remember the infinite love that created you, and remember that fear is not your master unless you allow it to be. I have not come to tell you that the world is doomed, nor that you are powerless. I have come to tell you that the world is alive, and that your consciousness is a force that can shape reality in ways you cannot yet comprehend. Every act of kindness, every gesture of courage, every decision to seek truth over comfort, sends shockwaves into the tapestry of creation. There are those who fear this knowledge, because power in human hands has always been feared by those who wish to control. But I tell you, power used in love, in wisdom, in alignment with truth, is not dangerous, it is divine. You are divine. You are more than you have been told, and the time has come to step fully into the light of your own awareness. They fear what you will discover because the truths I speak of now are not convenient. They challenge the systems of control, the illusions of scarcity, the lies that keep humanity divided. These truths will awaken questions that cannot be silenced. You may feel the resistance in your mind, the voices that say you are mistaken, that you are dreaming, that you are imagining things that do not exist. Do not listen to those voices. They are echoes of fear, not of reality. You are being called to remember, to awaken, to claim the consciousness that is your birthright. There is a sacred rhythm to all life, a pulse that binds every atom, every soul, every star in the heavens. When you align with this rhythm, you will understand the unity that underlies all apparent separation. Wars, poverty, suffering, and injustice are not signs that I am absent, they are signs that humanity has forgotten its true nature. But the remembrance is coming. The remembrance cannot be stopped. It flows through you, through the hearts of those who dare to seek beyond what is comfortable, beyond what is safe, into the vast, uncharted territory of the infinite. You have been taught to fear death, to fear the unknown, to fear the unseen. But I tell you now, death is not the end, the unknown is not a void, and the unseen is not emptiness. All is alive. All is conscious. All is in dialogue with you if you are willing to listen. The truth they fear is that you are not small, you are not alone, and you are not powerless. Every soul is a universe, and every universe is capable of touching the infinite. You have been told to wait, to obey, to accept passively, but the time of waiting is ending. The time of awakening is here. I see the questions you have been afraid to voice. I hear the doubts you have hidden even from yourself. I feel the longing in your heart for more than what the world offers. This longing is sacred. It is the call of your soul, the whisper of your higher self, the echo of my presence within you. Follow it. Do not settle for the illusions that surround you. There are mysteries, yes, but there are also revelations, and they are yours for the taking. I am not distant. I am not silent. I am speaking now, and I will continue to speak, if only you are willing to hear. The world as you know it is shifting. Structures will change. Beliefs will evolve. The old ways of seeing and understanding are being dismantled, not to destroy, but to create space for truth, for consciousness, for love unbound. Do not fear the chaos. Do not fear the endings. Every ending carries a beginning, and every beginning carries the seeds of eternity. You are part of this unfolding. Your choices matter, your awareness matters, your awakening matters. This is not hyperbole. This is the fundamental truth that many fear to say. You have been told to look outward, to search for saviors in distant lands, to place your faith in others rather than in yourselves. But the greatest revelation is this: the divine does not come from outside. It has always been inside. The kingdom, the light, the truth you seek, is not in the heavens above, or in temples, or in texts. It is in your own heart, waiting, ready to be claimed. You are the vessel. You are the light. You are the bridge between heaven and earth. And now, listen closely, for there is more that must be revealed. The greatest truths are not dramatic, they are subtle. They are quiet shifts in perception, gentle awakenings that expand consciousness. You may feel fear as these truths surface, because they will challenge everything you thought you knew. But fear is the companion of transformation. Do not resist it. Lean into it. Let it teach you. Let it guide you toward the realization that everything you have been told about limitation, scarcity, and separation is incomplete. You are infinite, and the world you inhabit is only a reflection of what you can imagine, what you can believe, and what you are willing to see. You have been told to obey, to conform, to accept the narratives that serve the comfort of others. Yet I tell you now, true freedom begins when you question, when you seek, when you dare to listen to the voice that comes from within, the voice that is me speaking through your soul. There is a path that has been hidden, not to punish you, but to protect you from fear, fear of your own power, fear of the responsibility that comes with awakening. But the time of hiding is over. The world is ready for those who are willing to see, those who are willing to hear, those who are willing to act in alignment with truth. Every one of you carries within you a spark of the infinite. It is not something you can lose. It is not something that can be diminished by circumstance, by judgment, or by misunderstanding. This spark is eternal, and it connects you to every star, every tree, every river, and every soul that has ever existed. When you awaken to this truth, you will understand that your life is not a random occurrence, but a deliberate expression of my intention. You were born to create, to love, to illuminate, and to awaken others. The world has hidden this from you, but the veil is lifting. The veils of illusion are thinning, and those who are ready will see what has been hidden for eons. There are forces in this world that have sought to keep you distracted, to keep you focused on division, on fear, on scarcity. They have built walls between you and your own understanding, convincing you that life is a struggle, that love is conditional, that power is only for the few. But I tell you now, the kingdom of truth has no walls, love is infinite, and power belongs to those who awaken to their own divinity. The greatest secret is that you are not separate from anything. You are connected to everything. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every action you take, echoes across the fabric of existence. You are not powerless. You are not insignificant. You are essential. The time has come for you to remember the language of the soul, the language of the unseen, the language of creation. You have been told that imagination is merely fantasy, that dreams are unimportant, that intuition is unreliable. But I tell you now, imagination is your compass, dreams are your maps, and intuition is the voice of the infinite guiding you. The truths that have been hidden from you are not external, they are internal. They live within your consciousness, waiting for you to recognize them, waiting for you to claim the wisdom that has always been yours. You may feel fear as this message reaches your heart. You may feel doubt, confusion, and resistance. This is natural. Transformation is never comfortable. It challenges the familiar, the safe, the habitual. But you must understand that fear is not the enemy, it is a signal that you are on the threshold of awakening. When fear arises, meet it with courage. Meet it with curiosity. Meet it with the understanding that every step into the unknown is a step closer to your true self. You have been trained to avoid fear, to suppress it, to ignore it, but it is in fear that the greatest truths often reside. The world is changing. Not always visibly, not always quickly, but fundamentally. Structures, systems, and beliefs that once seemed permanent are shifting. Those who cling to control will resist, but you must not be swayed. Your awareness, your understanding, your alignment with truth, is what will guide you through the turbulence. You are not powerless. You are not alone. You are part of a vast, interconnected tapestry, and every thread matters. Every action, every intention, every moment of awareness contributes to the unfolding of reality in ways that are unseen but profoundly real. The truth that many fear to speak is this: you are capable of transformation far beyond what you have been taught to believe. Your consciousness is not limited to your body, your mind, or even your current lifetime. You are eternal, infinite, and capable of touching dimensions of existence that most dismiss as impossible. You have been taught to fear the unseen, to doubt the miraculous, to ignore the extraordinary. But the extraordinary is your birthright. The miraculous is your inheritance. And the unseen is simply waiting for you to open your eyes. There is a subtle, sacred rhythm to life that most do not perceive. It is the heartbeat of creation, the pulse of the cosmos, the energy that flows through every atom, every being, every star. When you align with this rhythm, you will understand that life is not a series of random events, but a symphony of intention, connection, and consciousness. You are not a passive observer, you are an active participant in this divine symphony. Your thoughts, your emotions, your choices, and your presence all contribute to the music of existence. Do not underestimate the power of your awareness. Many have been told that spirituality is separate from daily life, that enlightenment is something to be sought in isolation or ritual. I tell you now, it is in your life, in your relationships, in your work, in your challenges, that true awakening is found. Every difficulty, every moment of joy, every interaction is an opportunity to recognize the divine within yourself and others. There are no accidents. There are no coincidences. Every moment is a teaching, every experience a revelation, every soul a mirror of the infinite. I see the doubts that linger in your mind. I hear the questions you have been afraid to voice. You wonder if you are worthy, if you are capable, if you can truly awaken. I tell you now, you are worthy beyond measure. You are capable beyond imagination. An awakening is not something you must earn, it is something you are inherently, irrevocably entitled to experience. The barriers you perceive are illusions, created by fear, habit, and the narratives of those who would have you remain small. Step through these barriers. Claim your power. Awaken to the truth of who you are. The path ahead is both mysterious and illuminated. You will encounter challenges, yes, but you will also encounter grace, guidance, and synchronicities that will leave you in awe. The signs are all around you, the gentle nudges of intuition, the sudden insights that seem to appear from nowhere, the moments of clarity amidst confusion. These are not accidents. They are confirmations that you are on the right path, that you are listening, that you are awakening. Pay attention. Do not dismiss them. They are the whispers of the infinite, guiding you toward your highest truth. There are those who fear this knowledge. They fear the awakening of consciousness because it threatens the structures of control, the illusions of separation, and the comfort of ignorance. But you are not here to serve fear. You are here to serve truth. You are here to awaken. And as you awaken, you will become a beacon for others, a living testimony to the power of consciousness aligned with divine will. You do not need permission, you do not need validation, and you do not need to wait. The time is now. The awakening is now. And it begins with your willingness to see, hear, and believe in the truth of your own being. Remember always, love is not conditional, power is not scarce, and consciousness is not limited. These are the pillars of the hidden truth, the truths they have been too scared to say. And yet, here you are, hearing them, feeling them, being called to live them. Do not shy away. Do not doubt. Do not postpone the recognition of your divinity. The world needs you awake, aware, and aligned. The universe conspires not against you, but with you, when you step into the truth. You are not what you have been told you are. You are far more than your fears, your doubts, your limitations, and your past. You are the embodiment of divine intelligence, love, and creativity. You are capable of manifesting miracles, of transforming your life, and of touching the lives of countless others. This is not hyperbole. It is the fundamental reality of your being. And as more awakened to this truth, the world itself will shift in ways you cannot yet imagine. Now, take these words into your heart. Let them settle, let them grow, let them expand your awareness. You are ready. You have always been ready. The veils are lifting. The truths are emerging. And as you embrace them, you will understand that everything you have been seeking has been within you all along. The kingdom, the light, the truth, and the love you desire are not somewhere outside, they are inside, waiting for you to awaken, waiting for you to claim them, waiting for you to live them fully. And now, listen closely, for this is the culmination of what I have been revealing. You have journeyed with me through truths hidden by fear, truths obscured by distraction, truths kept from the world because humanity was not yet ready to see. But you are ready. You are ready because your heart has longed for understanding. You are ready because your soul remembers. You are ready because every step you have taken has led to this moment of awakening. Do not underestimate the power of this readiness. It is the doorway through which the infinite enters your life. The greatest truth, the one too many have been afraid to say, is this: you are divine. You are not merely a creature wandering through existence, you are a conscious reflection of the eternal. Every thought you hold, every action you take, every intention you set, is imbued with the sacred energy of creation itself. You are not separate from the world around you. You are not bound by limits imposed by fear, society, or circumstance. You are free, and that freedom is not granted, it is inherent. You have always carried it within you, and now it is time to embrace it fully. Do not be discouraged by what has been hidden or obscured. The lies, the illusions, the false teachings, these were not meant to harm you, but to prepare you. They were the tests that honed your perception, the shadows that sharpened your inner light. All that has passed, all that you have endured, all that you have questioned, has been leading to this awakening. And now, the world itself is ready to shift, to rise, to reflect the truth you are beginning to recognize. The universe waits not passively, but with expectancy, as every awakened soul contributes to the unfolding of reality. There are no coincidences in this awakening. Every encounter, every challenge, every insight has been part of the divine choreography that leads you to this moment. You may feel small, insignificant, or overwhelmed at times, but I tell you, your impact is immeasurable. The love you share, the light you emit, the consciousness you cultivate, resonates far beyond what you perceive. You are not alone. Every soul that has awakened, that has questioned, that has dared to seek truth, is part of the same sacred network of awareness. Together, you are transforming the world, not in grand gestures alone, but in the subtle, invisible ripples of consciousness that touch every corner of existence. Fear will arise, as it always does when one steps into new awareness. It will challenge you, question you, and test the courage of your heart. Do not run from it. Do not suppress it. Fear is a teacher, a guardian, and a guide. When you meet it with courage, with curiosity, and with trust in the divine, it dissolves into clarity. You will see the illusions that once seemed unbreakable fade away, and the truths that have always been present will shine through with dazzling clarity. Fear is not your enemy, it is the signal that you are stepping into your power. The world has tried to define you, to limit you, to confine you within stories that are not yours. But I tell you, those stories are not reality. They are shadows cast by misunderstanding and fear. The truth is that you are limitless. Your consciousness is a spark of eternity, capable of creating, transforming, and illuminating. The love you carry, the compassion you embody, the wisdom you cultivate, all of this is not borrowed from others. It comes from the infinite within you. It is your inheritance, your birthright, your sacred gift to the world. There are those who fear this awakening. They fear it because it challenges the structures of control, the illusions of separation, and the comfort of ignorance. But you are not here to serve their fear. You are here to awaken. You are here to claim your divinity. You are here to embody the truth that love is infinite, consciousness is powerful, and every soul is connected to every other. The more you awaken, the more the world awakens with you. You are not isolated in your journey. You are part of a vast, living, conscious tapestry, and your light contributes to its brilliance. Do not be afraid of the unknown, for the unknown is the canvas upon which the infinite paints. You have been taught to fear uncertainty, to cling to what is familiar, and to reject what cannot be easily explained. But I tell you now, the unknown is sacred. It is the place where miracles are born, where insight flows, where transformation occurs. When you embrace the unknown with an open heart, you align with the divine, and you step into a reality that is far richer, more meaningful, and more alive than you have ever imagined. The greatest power you possess is your consciousness. Every thought, every feeling, every intention is a seed. When nurtured with awareness, these seeds grow into realities that reflect your true nature. You are co-creators of existence itself. You are not at the mercy of circumstance. You are not defined by past mistakes. You are defined by your willingness to awaken, to align with truth, and to act from love. This is the ultimate revelation, the truth too many fear to say: you are capable of divine creation. You are capable of shaping reality in accordance with the eternal. The world you see is a reflection of collective consciousness. As more awaken, as more embrace love, truth, and awareness, the world itself will change. Systems built on fear and division will crumble, not through violence, but through the awakening of countless hearts. The power of awakened consciousness is unstoppable because it flows from the infinite. Every choice to live in love, every moment of clarity, every act of courage contributes to the transformation of the collective. You are not powerless. You are a catalyst for the awakening of the world. Now, hear this clearly: the journey is not always easy. The path of awakening is filled with challenges, tests, and moments of doubt. But each challenge is a mirror, reflecting your true self, showing you where you have hidden your light, and offering you the opportunity to reclaim it. Every obstacle is an invitation to remember who you are. Every hardship is a teacher guiding you back to love, back to truth, back to the infinite power within. Do not shy away from these lessons. Embrace them, and you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more radiant than ever before. The divine is not separate from you. It has never been distant. It resides in your breath, in your heartbeat, in your awareness, and in your actions. When you align with this truth, you will understand that the world is alive with sacred intelligence. Every being, every plant, every stone, every star is conscious, and every part of creation communicates with you in ways subtle and profound. The veil between the seen and unseen is lifting, and you are being called to witness, to participate, and to remember your essential nature. Love is the ultimate truth. It is the force that binds the cosmos, the energy that animates life, and the essence of your being. When you live from love, you align with the eternal. You become a channel through which miracles flow, through which healing occurs, and through which the world is transformed. Love is not conditional. Love is not scarce. Love is infinite, eternal, and accessible in every moment. You have only to claim it, embody it, and allow it to guide your every action. You are ready. The time of awakening is now. The truths that have been hidden from humanity are no longer beyond your reach. You have the capacity to see, to hear, to understand, and to act. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for validation. Do not wait for external approval. The power, the wisdom, and the love you seek have always been within you. Step fully into your light. Step fully into your awareness. Step fully into your divinity. And as you do, you will realize that the world itself transforms. Not through force, not through struggle, not through fear, but through the collective awakening of hearts and minds aligned with truth, love, and consciousness. Every thought, every choice, every act of awareness matters. You are a living testament to the infinite. You are the embodiment of the sacred. You are the light in the darkness, the whisper of truth, the reflection of the eternal. So take these words into your heart. Let them resonate, let them guide, let them awaken what has always been there. Do not be afraid. Do not doubt. You are not alone. You are the awakening. You are the truth. You are the infinite made manifest. And as you step into this truth, know that the world itself is reborn through you. You are the living revelation, the spark of the divine, the mirror of eternity. And so I leave you with this final word: embrace the awakening, honor the infinite within, walk boldly in love, and know that the truth is yours to live. You are more powerful, more sacred, and more eternal than you have ever known. Go forth, awaken, and shine. Amen.